in order to avoid the continued negative attachment of him being perceived as this dodgy elite, he says, I am going to take this directly to the people. I am going to resign my seat, and I will call a by-election, and the people will show that they still support me, and I'm going to have this election. And that does not appear to have been a very wise decision for Nigel.
No, you're right, Ian. It was amazing. So the vision was exactly as you say. And he thought that all the other parties, Conservative, Labour, etc., would run candidates against him and he would beat them, instead of which all the party leaders immediately said, this is a stunt. We're not going to facilitate this. We're not running any candidates against you. You can run on your own. And suddenly, the leading candidate who pops his head up against him is a man called Count Binface. And Count Binface is a dustbin, a trash can, with a large cloak behind it and a dark suit. He is, in other words, a novelty comedy candidate whose major campaign province is to move the position of the hand dryer in the men's washroom in the Uxbridge pub.
To be less inconveniently located.
Right, exactly.
But that's something, I mean, unlike healthcare, right? I mean, this is something that one can deliver on fairly expeditiously.
Absolutely. He also, when he ran against Andy Burnham, his promise was that if he was elected, he would build one affordable home, which is quite a good line because all the politicians have been promising to build 2 million affordable homes. And as far as we can see, they haven't managed to build any. Now, so the result, though, as you get, is that instead of Farage running against all the establishment parties and showing that he's the people's choice, he's now running against a trash can with a cloak, a sort of mixture between a trash can and Darth Vader. And therefore, every hustings he does, every television interview he does, he's having to deal with a trash can. And he's trying to portray the trash can as the elite establishment, but he's struggling a little bit to make Count Binface the deep state.
Does he actually have a chance of defeating Farage in this odd by-election?
The polling suggests that he's an outsider, but I think he'll get many, many more votes than anyone can believe. I think it's unlikely at the moment that he'll make it into Parliament. But either way, as you can imagine, is a massive loss for Farage. Either Farage wins relatively narrowly against a trash can, or he actually loses his seat to an alien trash can.